Hello, mo welcome to Press Club 2025 Vanuatu Broadcasting mo Television Corporation long today and mi could look at company everyone you where you listen long Radio Vanuatu start lo Torres Kasemanaichom you where you start watch the television Blo Vanuatu and also you where you start following Facebook page Blo VBTC. May I thank you more welcome you inside lo one of the Press Club discussion Blo you say Vanuatu Broadcasting Television Corporation all same one public broadcaster work Blo with VBTC hemi belong educate them, entertain them, and also blow help them engage with them or give him platform blow allowing people blow Vanuatu you more people to engage all get the different developments which have happened within Vanuatu and Press Club one will get a program or platform where you put them in place just to make them sure no so you make at one public discussion all different topics or all different issues play you and also in a but also me plan encourage them one individual citizens Vanuatu either you start watch online or you here in the auditorium with them this Press Club plus I will give him think you or ask him any questions any topic of discussion we you may stop talk around him and with them me like him tell them thank you pa ken you me everyone welcome him you me ikam this Press Club you me manis June 2025 also we been stuff for them past days week past finish side topic discussion bring me today you may service one get something big for the program where me affect them people Vanuatu start Torres Kasemanaichom and call us up every family so they have benefit lehem me side labor mobility program where government has been coming to introduce some years hemi pass and after long hemia you miss have say been start off with them RSC or New Zealand regional seasonal employment program we call New Zealand families me will been involved lehem and two you be got two now you one way you call them PAM or Pacific Australia labor mobility program we me also stop in Australia with them all kinds semi seasonal employment or seminar labor mobility and take them people Vanuatu man bless work overseas long to the countries here and you be looking say over the years this labor mobility program government no new and you me in front of me witness him plant a good for something with labor mobility program make him you go around all different islands Vanuatu you look him all good for house standard living people Vanuatu labor mobility program come in he left them up come on top all church houses all come all permanent buildings where all get will involve the program all come in support them and two you miss have two say no hemi but lo time lo disaster one talk to say Vanuatu you may always start recovery mode. This program may help them all get individual or families survive too and all continue living even though you miss all recovery mode or stages and also not just that you may do into Vila Monsanto but you miss have a witness them Fridays Western Union too line in long one kasem kolta and hemi also talent plantes a planted look at the families or households play me only depend entirely on this program and you tell them thank you government Vanuatu hemi have come in in introducing program and also while you stop talk about all good side plehem it got all rapid side plehem too hemi stop and hemi want something where hemi push platform Press Club hemi come in you may try to talk about to get a side plehem after you may come in you may clear them some places where who hemi should make them all semi or who stop making all semi finish after you may find one way forward while you may take one blessing or one opportunity you may Vanuatu you may grow but also you may no one time say but hemi come one threat to some areas of life apart economical benefits where you may stop benefit lehem and by with them hemi me got honor to introduce all guests play you may tell them thank you Madam Commissioner blong Labor where hemi service stop with them you me welcome Madam Commissioner and also you may got long Navlas side long Madam Commissioner, you make a representative Lord Child Desk Law Ministry long Justice, where Mr. Botemi Loplacia, Mr. Boruku, and also further end Law Mr. Boruku, you make at Madam Bani, where me represent them office or in office for International Organization for Migration. Law left side Plobi Loplesia, me representative Plo World Vision, Madam Ligo Westabotemi, and also Sergeant Allah, where me join me on behalf of Vanuatu Police Force. Bichal Sumba, but Mr. Bose moderator of this discussion, me invite me to join me, Plo me story together, all constructive thinking to help me. All benefits where all good impact here, you may service a Department of Labor under law jurisdiction plo Madam Commissioner. Only got one Facebook page too, where you start promoting plant a good flower walk where you start making more this program and start engage them. And this time, by you give him a discussion, he come in here, you help him put to get a work come into light and also some challenges and where to improve moving forward. Madam Commissioner, by you give him time and he start them off discussion, maybe touch base no more on the programs that are available so far out there, and also people will start involved and what are some developments we start finish look at the programs here we only initiated or we start off as you may speak. Mo start kasem today.
Thank you, Thomas. Moderator Bloyumi, mo thank you the opportunity. Thank you to come back to VBTC, blo save organize talk back program ya. Bloyumi kam Bloyumi try blo find some lol get solutions or way forward lol get impact blo labor mobility program lo Vanuatu. You may run you may save a program inception blahem me start way back lo 2006, 7, 8 come. So at the moment, you may over 10 years of participation finish the program. Also, when you rightly tell them, moderator program, me bring him a lot of economic benefits, lo country, lo side, lo economic benefit in terms of remittances, where workman only stop send them come back, lo help them more families, blogata. You may look in all families, only improve standard of living, blogata. Time you may travel every islands, you may all very remote islands of Vanuatu, but you may look him say, you got all concrete house, you may look him or improved water sanitation system, you may look him all solar system only stop in place, you may look him a lot of improvement, even you may look him some all returning migrant workers, you may only start them also small business blogata, plus have sustainable living blogata, families blogata, you may look him too, full up law, get a families, only invest to law, education blog, picnini blog, get a full up law, economic benefits, I may come to with a lot of challenge. You may run, you may service a program, you may get law, seasonal employment, law, PALM scheme, you may get program, law, time frame, hemi blow 9 months, kasem 4 years, and then law RSC scheme, law New Zealand, you may get time frame, law 7 months. Now, Taikam law time frame hemi a little bit challenging law family from long distance relationship of course but hemi create them a lot of impact and impact na you may stop looking hemi start happen law or get families especially na all picnini blow all seasonal worker will remain back and all picnini all stop under law care blow all grandparents or all immediate family. And then you may look in a lot of issues and start in the society, you may not just in Port Vila or Luganville, but also remote islands you may look a lot of issues that may happen. Also, one will get the impact where you may stop experiencing, especially the private sector, you may brain drain will get a skilled workforce program. You may have full up concern in the private sector, you may say full up skilled workers, where only been invest them a lot of time and resource, full up only quit him job, only go participate in the labor mobility program from only look him se program hemi one greener pasture, one opportunity, bloli save improve living blol ketam. Also, time come lo response or preparedness lo site lo disaster, you may find them out to say ika challenge, especially all strong man, bloli save step back, blo only help them communities lo set lo preparedness lo one natural disaster and miatu you may look him that you may travel all islands pro you may all villages pro you may look him say in all strong man mo woman only stop lo village you may look him all picnini the most vulnerable or marginalized people only remain back lo all islands pro you may now take lo time blow one cyclone or even earthquake or tsunami, you know, more strong man, the village, plus have help them the most marginalized from everyone only participate the program. And many hemi some will get the challenges where and stop currently impact them. Yumi, country blow Yumi, and all get the challenges here, only not only happen lo Vanuatu, also one will get the largest sending country lo Pacific region, you may got 9 countries, everyone. You may also experience all kind of challenges in all the sending countries in the Pacific region. Now, in terms of processes, you may put them in place, plus have a respond back, more remedy all kind of challenges. You may law Department of Labor in partnership with them, I mean, under the Ministry of Internal Affairs, of course, in partnership with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, you may come up with them National Labor Mobility Policy, National Labor Mobility Policy, you may be introduced way back back in 2019. And policia hemi come hemi deadline blem implementation hemi bin lapse, and then you may review policy, and last year you may launch policia with a one more forecast area, and forecast area yana hemi blo address mo geta impact way all geta people blo yumi oli staff especially all victims blo geta family will participate lo program. So inside lo policia you make got 5 pillars everyone. All pillars here only deal with them response whereby you giving back lo all pignini response lo site lo welfare or well-being blo workman, economic reintegration, lo site lo support management system in terms of resource blo yumi stop supply miko overseas blo address and brain drain. So policy I very well detailed with the one action plan where I actually link him yumi go with them all partners whereby yumi work together. Blo yumi save implement them policy blo achieve him not only the sustainable development plan of our government but also responding immediate response back all issues where people blo yumi only stop facing. Also, lo iya yumi been launching a national reintegration strategy, and me hemi blo target them reintegration opportunity or entrepreneurship opportunity or even all social negative impact where hemi start affect them all people blo yumi. So strategy hemi no focus no economic side plan, yumi also cut social side plan where yumi save se full up all people blo yumi ta only travel only go that long separation and me actually create them all issues between all family, and reintegration blo kata come back lo communities or even countries sometimes hemi challenging. So policy na hemi start with the one action plan blo respond back. You may also increase him support blo yumi partnership blo yumi go with them all geta lo private sector as well as non-government organization blo put all program in place, and by me touch lo small mi save se all institution will representatives atin bali talk molem. So you make one partnership with them World Vision with them IOM lo set lo family ready program. One partnership where you may want them put program in place plus have support them all families blo yumi prepare them all keta better before only depart for labor mobility program. You may also want them increase in partnership blo yumi to go with them all narrow institution also child desk handle Ministry of Justice. You make all police, you make all partners blo yumi also DFAT, MFAT, and lo pre-departure briefing blo yumi you stop in fact invite them on affairs blo Australia desk blo geta we stop with them DFAT post lo pesa blo participate lo pre-departure briefing blo yumi you may increase them pre-departure briefing time frame you call 2 days lo 1 week mandatory, and all kinds support na you may want them create them block at one labor mobility ecosystem so that everyone can make part play inside. Also when you rightly mentioned them moderator, I think full country benefit lo program. Communities, very remote communities of Vanuatu, every money got say inside the labor mobility program. Now taikam blo yumi address them more respond back lo impact ya blo tram putum some solutions lo table. Personal view blo me blo think say hemi no responsibility blo government alone. You need blo yumi got one coordinated approach, one collaborative approach blo yumi save putum all concrete solutions lo table blo yumi save address them all impact we hemi sta affect them all geta people blo yumi lo program. So pa mi stop lo pesia mi save se all nara colleague kat turn blo geta, but later on by yumi save provide them more insight lo one partnership na mi vla stakat with them all nara institutions blo help mi vla blo better deliver mo implement them labor mobility program lo Vanuatu. Thank you.
Thank you to us, Madam Commissioner, and one good fly introduction and pretty much touch local saplo every something where you want them talk about today. But also everyone could start to remind them all member panelists you mean almost for benefit timing you mean maybe something we call it chemical finish maybe just not take him too much time lehem so that you miss have make him discussion and miss have continue. Thank you, Madam Commissioner. You may now call Miss Bani Lowe. Suppose you have talk about a little bit. You may have him finish, Madam Commissioner. Have me share him some look at the challenges where he face him. What are some findings where office play fella have me take him? Is it something similar to what she's saying now? And whether have me common across the country, all different societies play you me, and also not just that, but maybe maybe something where the madam have not mentioned them, but you think say important for the benefit of this discussion. You highlight them. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Yes, I think Madam Commissioner covered something we maybe want them to talk about today. One maybe me touch on some trends no more where establish labor mobility trends. So now we start. You may look around 16,000, around 16,500 workers since law 2022 to 2023 will participate law labor mobility programs both law PAM scheme with them RSE and outlaw big flan number only 13% hemi all woman. Hemi one trend where you may look step naya. Another one hemi also Madam Commissioner been telling about working age population where only stop overseas or seasonal worker. Some figures we provide them place here. Now we got 11.5% below working age population, which is we talk about age below 20 kasem 59 years old, where only stop engage seasonal work overseas. And some figures we look.
So that's the percentage against our country's population. Yeah.
And then another one too, remittances where come in Vanuatu, and we got one increase here. Remittances were 15.6% for GDP, MLO 2023. one increase outlook 2% for GDP with before 2010 come. Yes, so I think all positive impacts, trends, positive impacts. I think Madam Commissioner Italian full happiness, boosting household income, enabling better school access to kakai, education, healthcare, housing, better housing. Play one key role to law side law barrier law it's education. I think look one could something law place here. And also provide them employment opportunities. Then we got shortage law or sometimes look law disaster affected communities. You got money come the time one disaster be you may look say you got remittance come law rebuild or make them better housing or something else. Yes, I think I think all growing concerns, family relationship impacts.
And you know got one measurement also when you make them low side low.
Mr. Pami Talem in general no more. I think Pami no mentioning full of low side got family violence is a way increase with the labor mobility scheme we stop long separations. A lot of families from one step apart, all families only step apart is a little communication breakdown, emotional stress, child neglect, or something. And then another one, increased burden on caregivers, especially all elderly families. Back home with them all sibling, all beginning inside the home will must take care of another one. And then we have financial management, one another one. That we look as all families, challenging a little bit, only managing good remittances productively, savings, another one, similar side of finance. And then, so I highlight one need to plan the financial assistance or literacy to help them all work out. Another one, I think, community impact, we want to mention them too. School dropouts, youth disengagement, labor shortages, low community, especially during this disasters. I think Commissioner touched them. Mention them all work where I will Mr.
Maybe by you hold on, please, yeah. But just to respond no more, maybe by me good suppose you make that comparison too before law scheme and also maybe after that like how you obviously start off with the more percentage but maybe the dropouts maybe what's the percentage now compared to before time scheme you know got yet all kind for that for just an example. But thank you Thomas for that useful information where you may service that time of discussion with them. Since you touch a child, I think by more good we come back and law ministry of justice. Suppose you may service that time of just a brief on the site first time no more site blow. One M now you feel been stop observing, your office is observing in terms of also Madam Bani Hemi bin Talem mention them small hem no more in regards to child abuse, or maybe some navla child-related issues due to labor mobility, and maybe some look at something where ministry have missed up work lehem plo address all issues.
Thank you, Saleh. Thank you lo opportunity lo chalti si sabe present lo program. Lo via lo ministry lo wantem talem tangi ko lo free NGO company agencies will continue to support them all pikinini throughout the period where parents plo kata inasta. One we will observe so far some all challenges yimi aram finish and one way we want them extend them side hemi one something to we notice hemi all parents that will travel only learn the difference how they can do better taking care of their children from only harem only looking all different laws we hemi stablo aita Australia or New Zealand and sometimes tami fela mitimol kada only sabe mention them some negative impacts you notice him to say also one previous speaker he mentioned overload or pedant hemi pass go one elderly way capacity blame maybe all the different aspects of life one beginning the level of behavior or attitude problem or issues hemi so challenging to manage time only face some challenges lo manage beginning home you may find them discipline hemi trop time discipline hemi trop me find them beginning hemi find them space beginning find them space hemi find them time and me find one different environment let me try and me adapt and engage but you sabe lo any living something suppose you karama them lo normal environment le you put them go new environment by me try and adapt so after adaptation time parents me gampa sometimes you got one time got one cup with parents me try and kupak lo normal pack how life used to be.
Thank you, Thomas. But you may got more later on the discussion, but maybe you may give him first time lo representative lo World Vision, Miss Liko. Suppose, Madam, one of the previous speaker have been touched lo all support program with all kind of organization or some World Vision have start put them out and maybe suppose you have touch a little bit long. One of now some of these programs where you've left up offering. Is it to hemi we economo lo man we blow ilako place blow work overseas or ikat hemi tu we mi call all families will stop behind all kata we without parents we only stop because parents are overseas or yeah a little bit one of no World Vision hemi stop all program we World Vision hemi stop make them plus support them labor mobility lehem.
Thank you, Saleh. I think it's important we take one step back more, really understand them kutu one them start happen lo context where me give him big flat Chinese blow all issues all rise. And so you may come blow you may look save say lo day and age where you may stop lehem plan their families only go through lo plan their pressure more stress. Pressure more stress from disaster after disaster. Pressure more stress from road finding money emi hat. Pressure more stress from rising crime mantap. And so all something here only make them say times say all families only separate, only stop lotif different locations. Hemi really impact them ability blow get up only save cope. All challenges where they face them. Whether hemi overseas, the family believe me where hemi start work overseas, or whether hemi all family believe me where they stop behind. And so hemi really important believe me understand them say it got full up something it put on pressure all family finish. At the time only go hemi one you experience only exposed to all different something. Suppose only not got right information, suppose only not got all right tools. It got Chinese paper you sabe make them some bad choices. And so hemi important blow you me look savvy. And time you me compare with them all national statistics you me law rates of violence against a small woman, physical abuse, pikinini, you may find them say all rates blow all issues here, I mean high finish. It means say all family blue you me where you may exist or just general population. I mean no really cut to muscle information more tools block at healthy relationships while you may stop blong Vanuatu finish. So how number you may expect them blow you may cut continue practicing healthy relationships was where you may stop overseas. So hemi important me acknowledge him se plan de work is to happen lo space ya be with them context also hemi isi se by is have give him rise lo all issues where you may stop look and me confirm him one where you may serve from context. World Vision in partnership with them DOL with them IOM only stop make them plan their work finish inside the space, plus try to address them some all issues, more challenges, where all work out with them all family all get stop go through them. Some of you may have them finish, and we want to mention them some little initiatives no more where World Vision is stop. Make him give hand lock off man, hemi address all issues, especially all emotional issues, more issues who hemi relate to relationship, more family life. And so family ready program, World Vision, hemi one program where hemi developed in collaboration with them IOM and focus him hemi give hand all workers with them all family geta information with them skills help them all geta recruit from life more work where is to come through the family labor mobility journey. So you may want them promote them thinking say labor mobility hemi no blow one man more. You may want to promote them thinking say labor mobility hemi blow everyone. And so everyone you got one duty or one responsibility, whether hemi care or hemi stop behind, whether hemi walk out hemi stop overseas, or picking in you may run, you may got a sense of duty and responsibility, blow you may look say you may really reap him all positive more benefits blow labor mobility as should be. And so the workshops play you me where you may stop carry out, local communities, you may stop helping all get up, only got really one clear goal, more one vision. Before you go work overseas, only want to achieve in one name. More how now all get up to get also one family, only say achieving goal yeah. You may help them all get up to look side the finance. How will you make them put all finance, all get up, achieving goal where you want them. And also a component of the workshop looks at how all is have got healthy relationships while all is overseas. So looking at healthy communication strategies, how all is have put more support plans in place for family geta and continue to work to make them say all is have navigate them all challenges while families more work up all is go through them. And so the first part phase program you may been reaching through partnership with them IOM 2,400 workman or woman only been able to have a benefit lol workshop ya more plan de lol geta only talent say full up lol something will learn them workshop first time he knew be only stop carry more learning ya to more share with them all naravala so lo measurement lo bifla so when you ask him you must reach him to 1,800 indirect beneficiary blow information and information emi power from you must have save time people only got right information you may believe say by have help them all get up make them all right choices. Lo part lo family ready program ya tu you me implement one program where stop narasite le me house plo you me program where me teach him to all returning seasonal workers how blo only save building one house where me strong where he save stand them earthquake more cyclone so you must help him all get to blo come back more only save choose to build one house whereby he have a disaster proof more strong lo time blow all disasters play me where he come. One out of the initiative where World Vision he stop supporting all families lehem to he part block community of care referral pathway. Also, follow all issues where está coming up. Department of Labor, he set them up one community of care referral pathway where he got members blow all service provider blimi where only got skill, more experience, plus have a respond to all family issues. And so, World Vision he part the community of care referral pathway. He stop also one referral pathway where labor mobility families only have access counseling more support through the work World Vision where Mr. Megem lo Rich Family Center. And so hemna some all initiatives where you Mr. help them Kaufman more of la partners lo ensure them say you may really minimize them all social negative impacts more amplify all positive benefits for labor mobility through the way where you may make them all family strong with them information more support.
Thank you, Thomas. Representative Plo World Vision, but you go straight lo member or representative Plo Vanuatu Police Force, such and ala. Maybe suppose you have a touch little bit no more lo. One not some look at the long-term effects plo family separation due to overseas works, low work where you fleshed up make him. Maybe from there you miss have a career on Nicolo Navla, something back. And just because I hear that echoed in Kolosa, you may everyone lo place here, but lo side lo Vanuatu Police Force, one them now some look at the effects where you think say you be have a highlight them discussion with today.
Thank you, Saleh. Thank you lo opportunity to lo you have a story and together. Yes, lo side lo police. I think lo you talem morsem se time hemi kam lo police hemi kam lo en protaka. Ol program hemi kohedi koko en wana hemi police. Time we kam lo police na you have vini se wana hemi happen. Lo all speakers will talk about only rightly talem hemi benefit lo scheme pe tu ikatol challenges blame tu hemi kam pikwana. Program hemi ikat disadvantage with them advantage blame. Now hemi kam town lo all long term effects so hemi misave talem lo side lo police we police hemi sta look lem lo every months or every week. Lo let them misave no mo lo iya yan mo 2025 lo January hemi kam kasem naya lo you lo June almost end of June naya you looking people hemi go out from program where hemi stop over 8,820 police clearance where been registered lo man will want to go from program where hemi stop. Now time you talk about him you looking around 300 lo 1 month is hemi stop all man Vanuatu is out from program. Which is good, more two, also we tell them no good to learn. Now long-term effects where you miss have talk about, it got full of something. He miss have some will tell them out finish or some abuses, plural beginning, or domestic violence. You miss have talk about it got all narval crimes where he miss happen inside law country plimi for them no more program where he miss up. Some he all you miss have tell them say all. Cybercrime issues too, hemi kamanta big one. People only call away just because distance hemi stop. Then only feels only must got connection with them all family back home. Then only go out lo use more communications blocked. Some only no prepare lo use me. Then only go to an extent where only regret them after. And two not just a man no you look him say after lo one family or one family member hemi call lo program too. Hemi kampak after hemi kampak he got issues too inside the home park lo bisa just because distance hemi hemi all same time hemi kampak he got all issues back home maybe hemi where hemi stop hemi no faithful or he got all narvala something back hemi stop make se raw hemi arise back home not just overseas no but time only return to hemi kampak hemi all same all crimes where hemi start happen inside lo sebab ini dalam se wehemi relate kalau program pa ini sebab dalam se ikat full up little bit is cyber crime or domestic issues or child pornography itu ini sebab dalam with hemi stop you never look before but hemi happen so again lo police ini dalam se time you accept them lo program you go with them but you must prepare all challenges plan. And thank you, all stakeholders. We Mr. Brown that you Mr. Try and best blow you try and blow minimize number blow crimes where all issues where start happen stuff. But you mean so say by never happen or by you stop him by still hemi happen. And hemi how you me join together blow me address all issues where Mr. and one all by me say one all program na hemi we say talk. Not just me come story and let no be me educate them all man too. All few was too looking more maybe got some will you want them travel out but haram ko tutula tok we me come out this afternoon.
Thank you such Anala and by me open map time while last me got questions lo place but by me make me fair so that by you me not take them say small time no more audience so I mean say you used to watch follow me follow Facebook feel free to put me in comment you me got one journalist stop lo place me give him no questions he come lo panel or share him comment you and also not just that but you me where you stop inside lo place suppose you got any comment or question please feel free to ask him lo benefit lo discussion you me lo place you me not stop lo tell him say who right who wrong but also you me help him discussion on one healthy discussion blow you may save live with them program in the coming years. Kapaklo Sachen no is there any apart law engagement or something? You got any naval support program where police and stop make them address them all issues here, or some naval partners you mean we stop here?
Yes. I think bro, you mean tell them say not just police emi come reactive no more issues we stop come tap emi co-proactive too le now you mean cut all programs we stop in place. You mean engage more young fella plimi lo some programs so police Mr. run them through lo crime prevention unit where you mean looking more community safety team or ward safety team plimi you mean engage more young fella ya pagaken inside lo programs inside the community not just hemanomo but you mean lo sports activities too police Mr. run them some sports activities where maybe engage more young fella come then you mean feed more get more information lo live lo every day. I think you me looking lately. You me looking when people are operation where Mr. Kohet na me operation spotlight where all young people me come to spotlight me address all issues where happen with them. Now police me down me look planted lo besa sem niveau commission me me testa cam me lo 100-day plan plan me one lol program problem na me lo spotlight ya me address all issues blo young people now. You're right, the police make him again, but police make him alone. And you may reactive, you may come make him cause problem now, you must look them. And that's why also we tell them thank you all stakeholders we one him start trying all programs blow try me address him cause problem we stop. And by you mean no too blow crap one beginning go put him lo jail but again he come back and go back inside lo same something we stop. There has to be something in place where by me come out lem lo metat mentality lo hemi come out stop lo rot or hemi come out hemi go walk about why now beginning hemi walk out free also we all kind.
And but you may agree with them such an law experience you be looking to societies play me one person one pickaninny hemi behave when daddy is at home but when daddy is out there overseas now hemi more was not all teenagers especially the boys with them all mommy's blow sometimes mommy no enough flow discipline in pickaninny but time where you look him hemi change but check him I know from 30 return pa again and then attitude hemi change but thank you too much law work with Vanuatu police force Mr. Mekem and especially blow save come in blow address some issue yeah please you got one microphone is stop blow suppose anybody in the room hemi got question or comment plus have add on me looking plan the face plan the Madam Commissioner come with the one big delegation in the room so suppose you feel like you got something thing where you like have give him me look him you me world vision and then all Navla partners too students lo place too feel free to give him comment or ask him question play you but you me go back lo while suppose you cat please interact you me go back lo on kita lo IOML side blow some look at the individual or lecture project where you fly stop make them finish blow help them or communities blow you me or help them government with them all kind of issues here. Suppose you have highlight them some and maybe something where you've been want them tell them low intro but me stop him you blow you move on you go to the next one. Now time me blow you have go ahead.
Thank you Thomas. Yes, I think when they start with them say IOM ting emi support emi stop lo give hand lo government bliumi plante ting especially one sami side lo policy development emi one Madam Commissioner emi talk about which bami commend them Department of Labor them only really lead lo side lo policy development them reform emi talk about labor migration policy. Lately been launching labor mobility reintegration strategy and then it got review law Seasonal Employment Act and then it got on community of care framework to the work which IOM hemi proud law hemi support them some law initiative yeah law nara side blame IOM hemi work together with them Department of Labor, more all partners of same World Vision, with them funding where me come law Australian government, blow you me look at all challenges faced up and you me try and blow address all challenges. I come down low level blow family especially and You may look at disengagement too, where one issue where government may try and blow address them and stakeholders as well. Lately, I think we will work together too with them, the Australian Department of Home Affairs, where only present law only staff Australian High Commission, only based Vanuatu, only come take part in a family ready workshop where we'll vision and mention him when we I went to him run all trainings here. Lo come lo talk about give awareness lo site lo visa. Which made me one before something where you may look to what stuff happen lo overseas and disengagement and just looking that awareness, understanding lo visa requirements, lo list up could only work could kasem only come back to we contract finish so visa expire. He made me one work to me look the importance me work closely with them Australian Home Affairs Department lo Vanuatu, and then not something when they mention lo say me IOM Vanuatu he me look me vlei taking one look where me family centered approach. I think World Vision me touch small and business me together me work together with them World Vision with them funding where me am Australian government. Blow you me focus on the family. Work I me travel with family blame step back or the only for them journey together. So me vlei look take them approach here plus also we me look lo that whole cycle of migration, starting from pre-departure, iko kasi wokai ko stop lowe kasi reintegration, hemi come back. So we will try to make more projects where only in line with them hemia. This one in my family ready as an example, pre-departure. He got full of something where woka ikam family ready, hemi one training hemi blow. Couple. Hemigam to understanding work party together. Only understanding contracts, pay slips, or condition, or support services really available for both. Make a stand, make one budget, vision mo goal. One na vision blue, family blue travel by achieving one. One look blue lo future, lo one na family want to achieve him out lo work out there. Or something you say, me talk about remittances and help them understand them exchange rates, how to calculate them, or remittance methods, how to reduce some cost for remittance. Where the Pacific at you service you meet him high cost also let's say all choices below you me. Put choice bad choices and how now choices play me affect them. Home blame me, one them effect all choices play me in the future and also all beginning. How we look at them good all being blame it, I missed blow. So we will try to touch all different something where all topics were listed up really important when they look so important and hemi one evolving workshop I'll content them, we will update them as nice stuff, we'll update them for the latest all challenges for you look. Also with them you may got one program we missing at them family come back. Hemi reintegration program. So you miss at the time where you missed up. You missed a go, maybe hard to Lego family and you got some sort of challenge you said. But then we work I come back. He maybe want to something where sometimes me look, sometimes me no look. He me come back, he me must especially so say me go work long time. He stop long time overseas and he me reconnect back lo family play him. Could me got all challenge. He reconnect back lo community play him. Maybe he me carry one addiction he come, lo want something. Substance abuse so and how na him sabe me ma fix him one mo family blame also all goals blame maybe him stand reassess him all goals blame or family goals for family blame and our support services to list up more narawan him investment one na him come with the money but him sabe me one with him him support him to side. So yes I am look lo it try to look that whole cycle. I think time we work I stop oversee me miss them that part where you may try to provide them support all families, especially those that use remittances back lo Vanuatu. I think Hemeno, Mr. mentioned first time, Mr. Time, Mr. Ko.
Thank you. Time we only want them out, only must got one pre-departure briefing. What them all thinking where you feel like been mentioned, also we start a plan and policy. time only come back. Every individual, you've like capture them all get a block or same kind, or you've like identify no more some, or maybe you've like identify more no more where you look say me only mostly affected, or you look say me can one issue or community, then you've like address them all. Yeah.
Okay, so all workshops where World Vision at IOM2 when we run them, you me no compulsory. Like you choose program workshop, and we work plan with them Department of Labor, suppose family come back, for example, who will start return, and then family ready to prepare work bloco. We work with them all agents too, all recruiting agents. We work with them all community leaders, area administrators, area secretaries. All communities plus have identify more workers program. Sometimes like go through Facebook page, Department of Labor, Facebook page, IOM, World Vision, you make a remote participants only interest, only calling, only register. So I think kind of time you must have you talk about to anyone where Mr. Watch online, you must have contact them World Vision or IOM.
World Vision, what is the coverage over? The 16,500 people will stop overseas. That means you can call us up 100,000 or more than that, only they will also be linked to the 16,500 people overseas program where you may make a coverage, be the World Vision, and maybe capacity-wise, whether you may co-touch them every 1 year or you may head pick no more, or I may understand World Vision, have start some pilot projects or areas no more, or some provinces no more. So what is your coverage on that? You mentioned 1,000 earlier on low start, but any other information where you like him to give him the side coverage, whether you target them everybody?
Thank you, Charles. I think by Vitalem's main constraint to reach him everyone, by again tied to funding and capacity. You may deliver that extent, look after everyone. And by again, from you may want them to say all workshops here, you may want them promote them ownership, more responsibility, lo the individual. But you may want them me come, me feel say no, me want something whereby you may must help him all time. But you may want them say that social responsibility, lo citizen, me looking also want something where me duty me make him. Therefore, by isavekat, by you may say sustainability, lo mindset change, lo behavior change. From you meet them say how na why no matter they come through the workshop still got issues and if for him 1 5-day workshop no more, right? And how much do you retain lo knowledge more time lo changing one practice inside the 5 days? But you meet them say lo changing mindset, lo changing behavior, hemi take him time or ongoing support. That's why all referral systems inside the country, mohemia outside, you may must continue, you may link with them from say workshop heman hemi no enough, hemi shift him all facin, all ting blimi, how you may look finance blimi, how you may look parenting that you may separate. So you may say hemi to hemi samlo all challenges where you may say effectiveness program hemi up and down. You may have a look one variation or results. Be plan de you meet say me one good flap, I meet say workshop or you encourage everyone to come, be buy again through law funding where Australian government give him, New Zealand government he give him, he depend on how much funding he have absorb him blow. Hamas participant more vocabulary geta, and that's why I mean importantly me tramble look some law second phase of funding with them the World Vision we let tramble look how do you miss have strengthen more community support systems play me. So me like been conducting one feasibility study to find them out say one them not role churches me play one big part of life play me all man Vanuatu pe one them role geta law that journey more how do you miss have strengthen them role gatan so lo face lo workshops ways to happen na iko you may got one particular focus lo all faith leader all spouse geta lo you may take them all geta to lo likam lo really understand them the cycle of migration more understand them all impacts more challenges more cut all tool more information where Paul geta to only save support for you may save say every issue, so we go through the formal system, the police, women's center, full police step back behind. And so how na, all keta all non-formal actors, yeah, all is kat more skills, all get all is respond effectively, more sensitively, all issues where all stop look through all communities, all get. And so that community strengthening piece is also important while we're strengthening the formal system. Community strengthening piece too is important. So you may try to you may left them up skills, community leader, respond.
Can we have a percentage?
Bivlai save se lo nivla face lo worker with them all faith leader. You may want them kasem 60 faith leaders, more spouses blow geta over the coming year, and by you may continue blow involving more faith leaders. Be all same all worker all family all geta too, but you need him ongoing support. Lo make him say support will provide them all families, semi consistent, more me safe, more me for them needs blow worker with them all family blow geta.
Thank you, Thomas. Suppose you got anyone online where we got question or comment, or suppose anyone inside the place here, you got some supplementary answer to give him or some comment to help him discussion with me, please feel free to do so, including you lo front the place too, indicates was you when them come in, blow touch on a specific topic or low one discussion, one line with one of our colleague, Emi Pintalem. Madam Commissioner, it's a lot on her shoulder. Do we have any other bodies apart the World Vision who are also working with or site help them when you come back home?
Thank you, moderator. Thank you, World Vision with them IOM, good for partnership where olikat with them yumi lo labor, advance them all work, site mitigate them all impact where Mr. affect them all get people blue yumi while only participate the program. Other than World Vision with them IOM, ikat APTC too where mi stop partner with them all geta. Lo past ibin kat one program where we call them work ready program. Hemi actually similar concept lele bet also one way to vala partner is to provide them lo target them all geta workers blo yumi educate them mogata prepare mogata specifically lo financial literacy prepare mogata to lo how li save improve communication how li save manage all funds blogata while away so work ready program we been delivered lo APTC lo past. And again, with them limited financial resources, you may not survey expand them program, but I still stop lo interest lo mivla continue lo federal discussion ya with them mogata even with them all development partners lo you may survey find them some way forward and solution lo how you may survey remedy or impact will stop affect them all get people blo you may while only participate lo program. Also while me still stop lo line blo me talk narvla work when me vla stop megem too I have me touch them small lately and me to do with them review blo existing legislation but you may must acknowledge them also say since the inception of the program that was way back 2007 you make got one very old piece of legislation where forecast plan and me more RSC program and then you make got SWP program and come on board you make got PLS program and come on board and then all emergent to the program come under the PAM scheme so context for legislation at the moment and me no more suitum current landscape program context to a program hemi stop operate lehem and me vlai putum hemia also one law all get a priority legislative review law seasonal employment act might as well but you make at one repeal law legislation ya you make at one new legislation where hemi set up law address them all needs law all get a migrant workers you me and also you me want them cut one broader picture not just limiting ourselves to the existing labor mobility arrangements where you make out with them to the country, but also look all future opportunities. So you may stop work law, review law legislation, and hopefully by end of this year, hopefully by you may have got one piece of legislation and me step inside and legislation too and me come law and me regulate them too all licensed agents play me all recruiters play me at the moment you may have full up issues that Mr. happen sometimes you may stop look all abuse law power where all recruiters play me only cut towards all kata workers play me sometimes you may stop look to all third party where you stop blame all you are hard law all agent and only tarnishing reputation information blo all recruiters blo yumi so you Mr. Hobbs legislation na bahami kam bahami address molgeta loopholes ya we current law hemino deal with them. Yeah.
Thank you, Thomas. You will just stop joining press club. So you stop halfway through finish long press club discussion. And me hope say you make us get the information where you need them and. From time, allow everybody, let's start with generalization. No, but suppose you got any specific question where you want them to ask him or give him comment, please comment underneath long Facebook Live. Yeah, you have come in below one law inside long auditorium. And we ask him question, please. Do we have? Okay. Look, we got one member of here. You got one question. What your name, your organization, and then go ahead with them question or comment, please.
Thank you. Namlumi John, listen with them interest. Osem lo start you been read Italia musem iga lo skime iga tol good side mo bad side. Me want them touch little bit lo some bad side where it's happen osem commission of lo lepo osem you been Italia musem time you look all man only travel only come only make all house where bali fesem all disaster where you miss fesem after full up only make all change all place polgata be after also one all narwan will start from reason why me make all man aliko ligam from no minimum wage place I mean no balance with them living wage. So by you line no save lu kulaima se minimum wage or you explain them from one minimum wage no say quanta po from main reason why me start make more money me travel minimum wage no mo blong Vanuatu me low tumas after time we travel na you Mr. Lomento big problem full up home lipo pro time one big man doka man by Mr. na we talk so beginning only future lo tomorrow the full up beginning ya only victim lo program home we go stop pro lo oversee. After you learn at one law, where is up, where he protect them all the time, one papa or one mama travel, where he go start to make them. After you know at one law, where blow team leader, he report the color HN, he report the lepa, after automatically come back. Plus 7 more future, blow Vanuatu, Mr. Talam will begin here. From Posista continue go. Police me read get Talam finish. Or beginning now, list for 1 to 2 in Australia, but future, but country blow you by no Savakam cook. From true law program home where parents only travel and go stop making more move home after the parallel beginning stop. Thank you, Emmanuel.
Thank you, Thomas John. Anyone have a question before you meet him respond or member of the panel? One John and Mitalem and very true. The day you had one program of police, you me do me to no race up or you mean not in police, plot teach you me or you me go house. Now our kids today only camp end up also and him to him one of side something where you miss or you miss a blue stuff happen. Madam Commissioner, I think the question him touch him too, minimum wage, when me look him take him call us up. Stop Talem Solman or stop call away. You rightly Talem or resign or job locato. And also maybe based on that too, you may look him say some agent I only favor him, some people no more, and then the opportunity each society community or not one bloco, you know that or no more come lolit sub travel, but me vala you know that. And also blue Jordan one way hemi Talem yeah, the only making problem low way. Some will start local bus Australia where they cut or you know that if you have a figure of that or not, and then maybe they come back. Question blame the site whether you miss have only strong head away or you may take back all that automatically. Thank you, Madam Commissioner.
Thank you, Thomas. Thank you, lo question, lo participant where you ask him question. Thank you, Thomas, lo question for you. You all could flag question. I me time you may interact. So, but me respond also. Firstly, lo question about minimum wage. Yes, full up where me save confirm say full up where you only participate lo program. That you me stop make them all call lo public registration lo passed. One law get reason why or list upon them call program or migrate ko Australia New Zealand law side program hemi from minimum wage play you me very low at the moment minimum wage hemi 300 baht to an hour and hemi minimum wage we low hemi set them up but hemi no stop one employer blow hemi go above the minimum wage but you know save come below the minimum wage now blow you may increase in minimum wage you got some factors where you may need to consider you got all high cost of living you may need to consider terem blow one business hemi increase him wage or government hemi increase him wage pamba hemi need blow consult first time whether hemi one good fla environment blow you me increase him salary blow workman from by you meeting about to say business hemi run him or business owner or employer by hemi run him business plan blow one expensive domestic labor market lo Vanuatu all sem full up time only stop talk about so you me lo Vanuatu you me knock at one could fla conducive environment lo attract them investors only come from you got full up factors where me attach go with them so lo last minimum wage where you me been increasing way back 2003 you been cut full up concern you lo private sector only tell them say increase lo kokasem lo 300 vatu hemi pick one to mas lol keta from cost of living emi high. Me personally, me think that cost of living emi high. Of course, pa minute plo, you may increase him to minimum wage plo. Hemi save helpem all kata people plo li save minimal needs plo kata. Now time you may stop increasing minimum wage too. Emi make him all business all supplier all kata too li increase him all fees plo all kata services way all stop provide him ko back lo people. So increase plo minimum wage. Pamba hemi want something whereby come lo highest policy direction blo government. All authorities play or leaders play especially want them serious about retention of people of Vanuatu and one all get factors minimum wage and Mr. Pushumolman travel go program. Of course, Paul Katana give him direction lo all officials. You may have to say got one narvla body price controller. Heme stop roll blame to blow. Look lo all price blow. Living all price for goods and services, plo hemi save recommend me come back lo yumi whether me right timing plo yumi save increase in minimum wage. So hemi one complex, one technical area a bit from law experience plo yumi lo labor time yumi want them co plo make them increase plo minimum wage. Yumi must consult them private sector. We must also consult them employer where you may call them all tripartite partners and it could you may got a wide consultation look at view blow people before you miss have a stack increase the minimum wage. But Mr. Napiatu block confirms the current minimum wage 300 and be very small compared to current high cost of living and full up cost of living all factors where me contribute lehem me beyond control beyond control so me really up to the highest authority or leaders playumi suppose you look say in need playumi increasing minimum wage iko anda plele bet plo help them all get people playumi then policy direction I need lo come lo top level blo me help them all officials playumi save karamatol work Now, ikamlo narvla question blo you about one law blo you mi save implement them blo you mi repatriate them back all keta workers we tamolista lo program or lista misbehave or li committee mol misconduct pa li come back you mi kat seasonal employment act mi stop hemi give him power lo commissioner blo labor blo hemi make all decision all sembe you mi kat all process blo you mi folema process blo you mi hemi must start lo one complaint you mi lodge one complaint igam lo office blo department blo labor and then from complaint you mi investigate the matters posi substance plan me or weight plan me heavy enough then by you must dialogue you go back lo employer now one workman ta mi sign contract lo Vanuatu and mi kasem lo Australia and me under all Australian laws na and insert lo contract plan mo letablo offer and me got some commitment ya we hem with them employer plan to fly agree blo workman ta hemi kasem lo way for example all cost he got some advance cost where employer hemi must meet him and workman ta hemi ko but hemi must refund them back go through lo deduction ta hemi sta work or he must deduct them all cost sometimes hemi very difficult but you make him workman and me come back just because hemi just a travel economo and period lo deduction hemi no over yet mo blo ba hemi come back also mo imitalan finis emi ko emi stop andalo laws blo Australia blo ba hemi come back you must carry probably one order from court blo all getalo Australia li save aklem blo deportem hemi come back so lo some past cases when me vle stop deal with them me vle make all arrangement me cat issue with them family lo pesia me vle talk with them employer hemi allow him workman he come back home hemi straight them issue with them family blame finish and hemi save go back again blo continue with them program for hemi sana one agreement or one contract with them employer blem lo hemi fulfill him employment blem lo one certain period of time. So review blo seasonal employment act or even repeal blo legislation ya bamba hemi help him yumi plan de lo future blo yumi save setem all rules or protocol blo how na yumi save better implement them program. Now ikam lo issue blo me understand say moderator hemi comment about some law all geta people blo yumi we only actually stop law jail. Now all kind case also me time only complete sentence blo all geta finish. Me look representative blo yumi blo on my face too where Mr. Plo different post lo pesa. But by later on maybe you say him opportunity lem to blo hemi clarify something but lo one way he stop time only complete him sentence blo all geta finish by Emi subject lo deportation he come back lo Vanuatu from Emi committee one crime where hemi against some law blo Australia time Emi complete him blo 7 sentence plan finish only put to mem lo plan but hemi come back lo Vanuatu and meeting say I'm not the right person to confirm but probably after 10 years time or maybe blacklist totally depending on nature of offense where hemi committee but hemi no must have participate lo program or even lo futures posi hemi find one other opportunity Australia New Zealand would never be a transit country for him or her so hemi all general information where full up time you missed up lo pre-departure briefing all colleagues pro you lo home affairs lo different post lo pesa or lista kam attend them briefing too blo educate them all geta people blo yumi about all visa conditions blo kata yumi looking lately all workman blo yumi too time only traveling to Australia only stop involved lo some activities where me actually in breach lo visa conditions blo kata for example selling of cover that is not allowed under the current visa condition under the PAM scheme. So all issues here list happen and one them when mivla lo labor stop making mivla continue to educate them all get people blo yumi with them all stakeholders will stop through the Facebook page blo mivla got one live session lo every Thursday one particular topic where hemi come blo you need blo yumi educate them people comes officer blo mivla me organize them all awareness session ya blo yumi save come out blo explain and one them now get a process. Yeah, thank you, moderator.
Thank you, Thomas. And me hope say question me answered. Mo me all answer we me come the question. No one easy work lo make me by me one pick for la work it lo make and let's keep on going all issues here so that all kata we involved all isave take me come serious and all isave act him address and Madam Commissioner, you can read what's on my paper. Pacific Scheme Family accompaniment. The pilot program, me kasim say kat I taken place no mo some local countries I think selected outlaw 9 I think 4 or 5 countries no mo Vanuatu hemi part lehema and program hemi we look some scenario you want them say Tati, you go work, but you take a mommy with them, you, beginning with them, you, brother with them, you, sister with them. Is it the same thing where you missed up, or some say, giving me for some light, lo, this for the pilot program, when we believe say start finish lo last year, lo 2024, and me look him say that you may aim to take 200 family, but take a matter of Katalo, Vanuatu, you go overseas, suppose, me right, Madam Commissioner.
Yeah. Thank you, moderator. Yes, family accompaniment program. Me one pilot where all issues where to happen law. All families play me, all picnic will stop, all remain back. More importance play me unite family. You must put all concern. Go back all partners play me, all some Australia. All get all lesson lo me, and then only come up with them think blow set them up family accompaniment pilot project. So family accompaniment have been start lo probably 2023 finish and Yumi lo Vanuatu Yumi come lo second pilot Ibin kat one first pilot we Vanuatu you know been join them Yumi come Yumi join them second pilot so lo second pilot ya Yumi been register them 6 families now how will design them pilot ya bambay hemi stop lo some sponsorship ya go back lo approved employer where hemi IRM workman and ikatol conditions where hemi stop lo one family hemi must meet him in order lo hemi save travel go hemi stop lo Australia so lo criteria where stop by workman hemi must reside lo Australia for probably 9 or 12 months lo hemi save kat financial guarantee ya you may run you save say Australia hemi one country where hemi developed but you know, cost of living, suppose you know work low way, but by any hard work, you save leave low way, or you save support them family blue you. So all criteria ya hemi workman hemi must reside away for 9 or 12 months, and then hemi save take a partner blehem or even all piknini oliko oli access him education away, even partner oli save give him one working visa right lehem sposi got opportunity blo hemi save work blo support them husband or wife blo li continue blo live. So family accompaniment pilot ya ba hemi life no molo period blo visa blo workman we hemi live away anytime visa hemi cancel and me affect them full family, so bali need bloli travel come back lo Vanuatu. So far also when me tell Venice lo this year, last year this year, you me got one number blo 6 family where only travel go blo only work family hemi reunite and only have enjoy every benefits where one country also Australia hemi save offer em lokata lo set lo education lo piknini partner we hemi travel lo pese ko hemi save find one work hemi continue blo support them spouse plan we hemi stop lo we finish kasem and blo visa blo workman everyone only stop ready blo come back lo Vanuatu.
6 years enough blo give me one idea to continue or not, or by cut some more?
I mean, now you may start with them 6 and then me believe so by cut all.
So 6 years you start finish Australia?
Yes. So you may stop wait to look all best practices, all best lesson learned, and suppose you may look him say got some positive outcome lehem for them all issues where you may stop FSM law Vanuatu. Might as well, but you may increase him number blow you may blow continue blow accommodate more than the family accompaniment. But again, hemi one opportunity where partner blow you may hemi put him in place. I mean, not force him any man but travel go. Or see you where you think say family blow you I mean important and you feel him say that long distance relationship emi Thomas blow you save engage molkata families blue and the family accompaniment and family accompaniment and me apply no more long term and me no apply lo short term also 9 months program and me apply lo long term PAM scheme. Yeah, long term any time frame, is it 4 years? 12 months kasem 4 years. Yeah.
Thank you, Thomas. Any questions or comments? Yes, you got one hand raised. Please approach a microphone so that all get all you follow me outside the room here too. Lisa will have a comment, more question to you. Introduction and your question or comment.
Sure. Okay, thank you, Thomas. Me, Georgie Noi, me work law Pacific Labour Mobility Support Program. And question for me is for Fremblo me law child desk. Anyone could something suppose you survey explain small law side blow or welfare, the working group from anyone good discussion about the impact on children of labour mobility. Maybe in Haram no more that there's a discussion at the last welfare working group that maybe anyone good suggestion that part of the registration or part of the process was for there to be a plan, like a child care plan or a family plan that's discussed law family before the worker hemi out. There needs to be a plan who will look after the children, and that needs to be signed by the proposed carer. So maybe in Haram more small that was discussed at the welfare working group. Me question below me is hemi alright? You survey expand lahem or talk about maybe suggestion where there's a family care plan that's signed or something awesome. Thank you, Thomas.
Thank you, Thomas. You may be one of them 7 questions plus the last one, but where you raise them up, but maybe just before child desk can me respond. From time me no more, but me give him time. Lolgata lo difat representative where me stop the place on the side of Home Affairs. Maybe come up no more talk about little bit in brief no more support here whereby you feel like give him lol families where time only decide lo cost up low way and also not just that, but all geta way only involved. Only start local lapus lo yuvala Australia lo way. What them now? What? Sorry, suppose I mean yes. Can somebody translate that to them? You're right? Or one day where Madam Commissioner had me tell me also seminar straight. Yeah, I have a feeling you didn't get the approval from your boss, but anyway, that's yes. Have you straight? By me take him say comment now where Madam Commissioner me make him on behalf of you follow him now one then we stop. Thank you, Thomas. So that leaves us with our final question, or let's hope that you got any more hand of room or anybody online. Any more questions or comment? But you may finish at 2 o'clock. Now I'm in 9 more minutes. No more stop. So by okay, World Vision and one hand away. Okay, please microphone this side. and tiba you move ikam lo site no mo. Introduce you after you short them no more question ya or comment ya. Ikam lo mi fala. Thank you.
Thank you. Firstly, thank you lo VBTC mo all organizations wali save me kemplo you mi save kam sida mo story anol sem. Name mi Annie, mi work lo Save the Children. Question lo mi all sem. As mi harem plan the benefits mo impact lo life lo family with them all pikenini. Dress lo mi hemi lol pikenini. Mi save se ikat some lol family blo you mi oli kolowe oli death. Lo accident lo work or from decision blol keta no mo mekem se ikosem hemia lo life lo family mo hemi one pick lost lo family mo mi sure 100% se time ol pikinini oli step back lo place oli harem it really affect them all keta and mimi one day ask him no mo se when em service na available blo help em ol pikinini lo time will stop go through lehem lo mi blo malekula last week we receive news say one family lo malekula ilusum live and mi start think about them all pikininiya how now you mi reach mol keta blo support mol keta lo time will stop go through lehem. Thank you.
Thank you, Thomas. And questionnaire, I think by me need him 2 answers, maybe one the child desk and one from the commissioner. Or any more questions or comment? We're wrapping up now. Okay, me take him say no more cat. Now, but me give him lol member of panel. As you Mr. Talk, give him all answers, plus questions here. By me take him say you let's conclude to one time all remarks. Believe a panel believe me lot today. World Vision, do you like to start before you me answer them question, Madam Lowe from the child desk?
Yes, thank you, good flag question. We come time you may look law services to protect them pikinini inside the country. You may find them out say got limited to none. Where me specialized law respond law needs or same. And so one them services well existing service providers only give him. Sometimes me have a limitations lehem and sometimes you know have a need like fulfilling need law pikinini way stop go through law one hard time or same. World Vision through law Rich Family Center me got one program where we work with them all parents, with them all pikinini blow, give hand law geta, especially through law strengthening resilience blow, through law mental, more psychosocial support. And so hemi one work where you may start building more, one them looks hemi localized law next 12 months where you start come. And hemi service step also one referral pathway, blow all pikinini, blow all workers where only go through law trauma, only go through law one hard time from lost blow one family member. And now when we start talk through law funding blow New Zealand with the Australian government, all team blow well start delivering work, all start karem one course law USP law start counseling certificate for blow ensure them say only got skill more capacity blow save respond. Pay you me look save too say through law network blow child desk, you got all child protection officers too early stop. Vanuatu Women's Center too, hemi provide them support, mo double hemi open to law all pikinini, all adolescents, so all available services here hemi stop and you me really encourage them, all family member blame me, so look say one pikinini blow list a struggle, mo need him plan the support, reach out all available services where hemi stop. Yes.
Thank you, Thomas. You may move to child desk. Suppose you may have answer some question where you come lower and also highlight them him two way all concerns in relation to pikinini and also think about say by suppose pilot or approve Miko by Alpini Vanuatu to Liko Pini Australia for the next 4 years. That's also so yeah. After you stop concluding talk please one time.
Thank you much for question. And yes, everyone lo all mean something we tell this everyone them. From say planted all parents lo full custom blimi. One man hemi married, suppose hemi qualify for him look for old chief, papa or mama. Etete, you me married or you me come papa or mama for the one them bring me. So that one parents hemi travel, hemi also one teacher lo life to beginning. Hemi strike now. Last time teacher strike, you me every parents hemi complain. But when you travel, first it's a life lo beginning you stop agree blow strike. So point blow childish, me really want them looking. Say all recruiters, all agencies will recruit with them yumilo labor, through all policy making blimi. You want them say bamba mi ka man lo all requirement or part of process. One parent or both parents before to travel, you must assess one family care plan. They should have what?
At the moment, in Ogat.
I'm no part of the process. But child is one them say by me must have one mandatory criteria. I must. So that after me travel, you must have to monitor progress plan and challenges maybe suppose and we can provide support, formal and informal sectors, you must have support together. From the hemicat need, economical need, they must have travel, but you must have, or you may available with them some resources, and you go to him have support them to blame, have look them life, where we can come from the day, or somewhere speaker Mitalem. One of the speaker Mitalem. Suppose you know build them up with them, suppose you know develop. From the impact, hemi different pace lo all development stages lo beginning. Younger children 0 to 8 only need more support lo development. Ikamantap more hemi got more lo level of discipline and supervision and management. So impact lo hemi different lo level lo development. So child is hemi really want them. Plumber you make sure them every avenue is available. And resources, we must provide one care plan. And also, I am Mitalem, the level of integration. We want them looking to set how return. How do they adapt? How do they engage back with their relationships and structure? For example, Naya, you miss one child, we got four legs. With our parents, we travel. 1 leg or 2 legs, we broke. So how do we come back and replace them back there? We pathway. Challenge, we really want to look at.
Thank you. Me give me call, Madam Bani, any final words? Please keep it short.
Thank you. Okay, I think all final talk lo yumi lo IOM. I think IOM yumi by yumi starem all interesting something yumi at lo audience yumi sakay kam. IOM by yumi continue lo yumi. I think by moving program, me base planted Port Vila and surrounding areas or villages around Port Vila. By move more outside the provinces now, so we plan to roll them out the family centered. By tale more because a community led. Iko out lo Penama province with the Malamba province. You want them empower more community leaders. We work with them, we work with them all get blow help them all.
Develop province plus start.
Yes, from if we work together with them World Vision too. So World Vision we look all Nara provinces while we like at all Nara provinces were assigned to us. So yes, I think Hemena one where we want them tell them more by IOM continue blow wherever possible with the funding where we got blow him continue blow him supporting workers and their families and also some blow make a migration him safe him beneficial all workers blame.
Thank you, Sergeant.
Thank you, Thomas. I think lo side blow police be blow talem small lumo say all issues we talk about the camp, all programs we talk about the every organization only talk about all kututula programs we come towards all issues we arise. Police me want to tell them no muse but you no save make them alone. I mean team you me everyone blame me whole months together blame me look lo issue we stop. By issue by me always cut lo program we stop. Me about how now you me approach them all issues and how now you me learn from all issues when me happen. Security me business for everyone. One name where you want them beginning in you me walk about with them tomorrow. Or a fashion where you want them me walk about with them inside the community or one name. Me fashion whereby you turn them backside blue. Let them me one fashion anyway. So suppose you want them beginning here me come one one good for life. Maybe parents me out, me start move out. Take them that responsibility, but talk them. help them community, help them nation, please, but talk land, but tomorrow, beginning, please, me work pot, fashion where you want them. Thank you, Thomas.
Thank you, Thomas. You may now give him time, Madam Commissioner, to give him last remarks and address him one or two points where it been raised. Suppose you got additional comment to give him, and also conclude the panel discussion this afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you, moderator. Thank you, all colleagues. We only talk, only respond back lo some lo get key question. Me lo response plo minimum lo site plo pikinini. Me vla lo department me vla sta plan to as part of preparation plo one workman before hemi ko lo program. Lo sem yumi everyone yumi save hemi maskaram consent lo chief. Laham some community leader, the church, I'm maskaram blessing the pastor before you go, and then all partners, husband or wife or de facto partner. One lo all missing component na hemi lo site plo all carers, all get away bali care from Pikinini, and miana hemi missing part plahem. So me vla stop plan blo me vla introduce me also one additional requirement blo all families blo you will stop travel only mass meeting before only stop travel ecolo program. Now taikam lo all policy reform we you stop makem some lo pamitok brief lem no mo some lo la work we me vla makem lo ya blo address mo get impact ya you stop review ma seasonal employment act you make two existing policy finish where stop mo likamotemol action plan and inside lo action plan ya only identify more key partners and pami agree pikwan lo tok we sajene mitalem lo site plo work plo labor mobility as well as security I mean no business plo all ketanomo or mivla lo labor no mo emi business plo you me everyone time full community emi engage mo emi involve lo participation plo one workman blow you may have access and benefit in return you may want them look engagement blow you may everyone blow make them sure say all impact to him affect them program bamba you may take him lo one holistic approach so that every man may play role blame come back lo referral pathway me fly stop work lehem lo past 2 years come you may want them put one ecosystem lo labor mobility so that when issues arise me vla lo labor itself me vla no expert lo counseling me ba me vla must admit him role blow me vla hemi blow mobilization recruitment look after welfare but when it comes to specific area also protection blow one pikini welfare blow one pikini or right blow one pikini hemi must be respected me vla kat child desk me stop Blorit outreach ecolo community you make at wall IOM sorry what them wall vision is stop lo site lo security you make at policy stop so me fly things important priority na ya hemi blow you me advance and referral pathway blow you me build him up labor mobility ecosystem so that everyone hemi have a role blow geta also all issues you must talk about lo site lo you me but lo site lo all receiving country also to development partners pro you me Australia New Zealand all kata tu likat all welfare support system in place we only make only put a lot of investment iko blo service support them all workers pro you me while only stop lo Australia only focus lo work or even lo New Zealand only focus lo work but at least ikat all welfare support system or mechanism blo save respond lo needs blo katam Vanuatu government too hemi try blo invest them funding to blo putum all country liaison officer all labor attaché blo yumi role blo kata hemi blo reach out ko all kata workers time only face some problem only save kat only save look up all kata people blo yumi all missions blo yumi lo to la country too only play one important role side blo welfare more support them all kata people blo yumi through all consular support service blo kata so all mechanisms ya all support systems ya step in place but again you may need a one coordinated approach collective approach more strong partnership where you may need to continue to build them up so that labor mobility program lo Vanuatu may be implemented in such a way that you may not let anyone behind you may accommodate them needs for everyone I think with them no more moderator thank you too much back again lo opportunity blo you may have participate lo important program ya me fly stop office plan me fly stop you make at one Facebook page stop you make at all hardworking labor officials only stop anytime any member of the public you got any concern or question we want the resume, please walk in the Labor Department, Bamba you can answer all concerns, please. Thank you, Thomas.
Thank you, Thomas. Semana mi deke yumi kam lo en lo panel press club lo yumi long week here, and mi talem thank you lo all get member of the panelists wali staff lo press Representative Ms. Helen Bandi lo International Organization for Migration, Mr. Boroku long Ministry of Justice lo site long Child Desk, and also yumi got Madam Commissioner lo Labor, Madam Mel and also you make at Sergeant Ala of Vanuatu Police Force and Madam Liko Long World Vision Vanuatu will is joining me. Mo thank you lo Yuvala too. We will make time lo kam te lo plesia and lo behalf lo press club mo Vanuatu Broadcasting mo Television Corporation. You thank you lo Yuvala everyone. Yuvala will start watch online and also Yuvala will start listening all throughout. Look at the different islands we lo Vanuatu. Kokasem next time lo na full time lo press club me Charles Sumbe. Me wish me one good full afternoon. Mo look out them good you and my family.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.